Oh, friends and neighbors. Swagman Piper, 1926 here. Good morning. Good Monday morning on International Pipe Smoking Day. Smoking my Phil Rivera. I don't give this enough attention. I should probably smoke this a lot more than I do. It's a fine pipe. But and if any of you are new to this channel and or new to the community at all, if you want a very nice handmade pipe, go see Mr. Phil Rivera. It's worth it. Smoking a little First Amendment this morning from 21, I think. Yeah, from 21. A gift from Paladin. Well, one of the boxes that Paladin has blessed me with. It's like he's cleaning out his cellar. And this isn't recent, this is a while back, but it's like he'll send me blends that are not in his wheelhouse anymore. You know, he's moved away from it, which is fine. But some of the stuff that he tends to send me is stuff that I end up liking really well, and for the most part, come to find out they don't make it anymore. So, you know. Oh well. I think they still make that. I just haven't gotten any of it. Well, how was your week? Past weekend? Y'all doing all right? We're doing all right here. Had a little bit of well, we didn't, but some areas around us had some flooding. And then our yard holding water a lot. But you know, it is what it is. So I Saturday was taking Russell to a birthday party. And was just listening to music. I wasn't paying any attention. Thought never would have ever crossed my mind. But the song come on of The Farmer's Cursed Wife. And providing I can figure it out, I'll put the link to the song down in the ash hole. If you've never heard it, because I imagine there's some out there it's may never have heard it. It's an old um, what would you call that, or what would you all call it? Old mountain ballad or love song or just folk music. There's the whole whole slew of names that you can throw onto that music, but uh, most of you men out there who are married or at once were married, if you've never heard it, I recommend you listen to it. But the the gist of it is, the lady goes down to hell, and she works her way back. But the what got stuck with my son is, well, Daddy, didn't Jesus go down there and save her? And I couldn't. He's too young to explain it, and I just tried to get him to understand that it's not real. It's just a funny song. So he wasn't quite sure on me with that. But we moved on. But you all, if you haven't heard it, listen to it. It most likely will bring a smile to your face. Also, now's the time, folks, to go ahead and get your little garden turned over. I have not been able to acquire the use or the help of someone with a disc, so I have started the other night just going with a shovel and turning the ground over. Which, if it's not a big spot of land, you don't have to have it discs, or even you don't necessarily have to do that, because a rototiller should take care of it. Something like a 6x12 or 8x12, little garden spot. A rototiller should be able to take that pretty easily, providing if you're in a town or village or suburb. But any real length of particularly hard ground, that not just grass, but anything is essentially grown, trees or what have you, that's going to be hard ground. You want to, ideally, if it's a big spot, get someone with a tractor and disc it for you, or till it if you be so lucky. For last year's incident of me spending forever just trying to till 2 rows, I've decided this year to turn it over with a shovel first, which that's a bit of a chore, but a little each day won't hurt nothing. A couple of rows worth each day. So, but now's the time, folks. Get the ground turned, start getting broke up. If you go by the old clock, the old ways, around the 17th of March or on the 17th of March is a time that you want to plant your potatoes. Something to think about. So, had I didn't know it, But yesterday we were having dinner with the pastor. And him and his family took us out. Which was nice. We don't get out to actual restaurant anymore. It's we're turning into the older folks of, well, why are you going out? It's cheaper just to sit in there and eat. Plus, if you make enough, you can eat on it another day. Which is, in a lot of ways, how I grew up. But we're turning back into that. The time is moving. We're going forwardly backwards. And that may not be true for everybody, but it is true in this house. There seems to be. So, but his 5 children and my son, they had 2, I think 2, maybe 3, I can't remember exactly. No, 2. Had 2 girls spend the night with them. So they had a total of 7 children. 1 is still in diapers and is a wildcat. And then my boy. It is mortifying. To go in with that many children. Now, granted, most of them are teenagers and decent, respectable young, well, all the teenagers were ladies, so all respectable young ladies. But that little wildcat, man, she's a sweetie. Oh my God. God help you if you're on the wrong end of that. And I finally reached to the point where I looked at the pastor yesterday while sitting at the table and I said, this is another fine mess you've got us into, Ollie. Or Stanley. Ollie? Yeah, Ollie. Another fine mess you've got us into. No, Stanley. Another fine mess you've got us into, Stanley. I'm sorry, Ollie. That's right. Text me a minute, but I get it. I haven't watched that stuff in years. Well, folks, I have babbled on for about 14 minutes. I'm sure y'all have better things to do than sit there and listen to me jabber. So y'all take care of yourselves. Hope you have a wonderful day and a blessed week. Get outside. Put you in a small garden. Even if it's just tomatoes. You don't even have to till anything for tomatoes. Just get you a 5-gallon bucket. Plant you some tomatoes. Take care of yourselves. And remember, kindness costs us nothing.